Warning: this program typically features strong language, sexual innuendo, politically incorrect commentary, and real stories from the road. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to our channel. I'm Jessica. This is Jorge. And we're Live, Work, Wander.
Together, Jessica and I have been traveling for the last 5.5 to 6 years out of a number of different overland rigs, one which is situated behind us at this very moment. And if you're interested in seeing those travels, we've made playlists for Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3, which are easy to find. We'll link them somewhere in the description below or in a little flyout menu so that you can get caught up to where we are right now. Where are we right now?
We are at the beginning of Season 4, which documents our travels in our troop carrier to some of North America's most remote locations. We're pretty pumped to share this with you.
Yeah, that's right, guys. So grab yourself some snacks, a drink, sit back, relax, and let's get this show on the road. We left off last season telling you how it was we came to own our Toyota Land Cruiser troop carrier. In this, Season 4, we invite you to ride along as we tackle the first phase of our world overland route and head as far north as the road goes. And this time, with the legendary Land Cruiser platform beneath us, the chances of seeing this adventure through are higher than ever. So, what was the first thing that happened with the troop carrier once we left Baja? Tell these fine people at home.
Man. So when we left Baja, we hightailed it back up to Colorado. We had put a deposit down on the Troopy, and we're pretty excited about the possibility of getting into it as soon as we possibly could.
As soon as we could. We are en route to go pick up our new troop carrier, which we have paid for, and it is sitting at this dude's house ready to be picked up and driven. I would say home, but we don't really have a home. So we'd be driving our home. How stoked are you? Quite. Man, we are so freaking pumped. I can't even deal with it. Like, I'm like ear to ear grinning over here. What are you looking forward to the most?
Well, probably organizing it. It's got so many drawers, you guys. I'm looking forward to getting everything situated again. Making it ours, making it more like home. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Nice.
You excited?
Oh my god. That word doesn't even begin to capture what
Look, you guys, look, I said all these drawers. Look at this. And this is only one. There's more over here.
I distinctly remember you sitting in the back of it being like, oh my god, there's so much space back here for organization. Jessica loves organizing stuff.
So pumped. There are so many little drawers. And This is all storage. That's all storage. Much organization shall be had this day.
Oh yes. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it, man. This thing is so amazing. I am freaking stoked beyond belief about this troop carrier. It is fantastic, man. We've stopped to put some diesel in it. We are back in the diesel game, you guys. Yes! I am so pumped. Stoked beyond belief to finally have our troop carrier and all fueled up. We headed from Telluride to Durango, where the next day we set about getting our Land Cruiser all organized. All right, the time has come. We are going to pack the Troopy. We're going to transfer all of our essentials from the Forerunner into the troop carrier.
Time to pop the top for the first time.
Hell yes.
I'm gonna unstrap this stuff. It's here for safety while we're driving. Make sure the top doesn't pop up. Loosen these guys.
Now that is freaking cool, right?
So next is our bed platform. So it's also just as easy. It's just a simple push. Now that's out of the way and we have all this space in here. So I'm thinking maybe we start with kitchen stuff.
Okay.
So we are making good progress in here, even though it doesn't look like it. Check this out. This is like a disaster zone still, but we're making some good progress. We got all the kitchen stuff away. All my spices are away. But after kind of putting stuff away, I'm seeing that the way the drawers is laid out is not ideal, because this section here, they're all very tall, skinny drawers. And so that makes it kind of difficult to maximize and use all the space. If they were like, you know, like not so deep drawers, we could make a lot better use of the space, but we're making it work. It's still a ton of storage, so I think we're not gonna have any issues. We spent the rest of that night working in the Troopy and getting everything organized. One thing we've learned about living in such a small space: the first time you organize it, it's never the last. And continually refining the space to accommodate our little family is something I very much enjoy.
You live for that sort of thing.
Yeah, because you just feel such a sense of accomplishment when it goes from having a tornado go through the vehicle when you're loading it all up to everything having a place. And that's the best.
Yeah, but it's never the end.
No, it's never the end, because even with all those drawers, we actually realized pretty soon that we were going to need to make some small adaptations for what we needed.
Small adaptations and small additions, which we should probably turn to now, because once we did organize it, we left. We went to Fort Collins, where we stayed with some friends, and you saw one of their rigs actually in season 2 when we were wheeling in Moab with the Synchro.
Yeah.
We stayed with Carlos and Laura, who were really generous to us and let us stay with them for, I don't even know how long. It was a month, weeks.
So it was really great that they gave us a place to sleep in
their
meantime.
house. Yeah. So yeah, we stayed with them in Fort Collins, and because we have a network in Fort Collins, we were able to get the timing belt, the water pump, and the injectors rebuilt. We had to send the injectors off, but they were rebuilt and then reinstalled by our homie Rowdy. All right, you guys ready to meet Rowdy? Rowdy Smiths. There he is, right there. There's that guy right there.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all are watching this, y'all have nothing else better to do.
He's a really, really nice guy, and he gave us a ton of his time.
Yeah.
I mean, he did all that stuff that I just mentioned, the injectors, the timing belt, the water pump. He also switched the winch from the Forerunner and put it onto the troop carrier. He adapted a few things on the step of the troop carrier in the back. I mean, he did a lot of things. He was really helpful. Oh, he fixed our heater because the heater started crapping out.
Kind of a jack of all trades. Really helped us dial the thing in, because even though it was pretty much expedition ready, we really wanted to make sure that all of these things that were potential issues, just because it was nearing its 100,000 mile service.
Yeah.
Which is why we did the injectors and all that. We did it a little bit early, but we knew we wanted to head up into some wild country.
We did the cabinet additions, which we got a lot of footage of, and then we promptly lost.
Yeah, I think they got overwritten on a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah, it got overwritten. But we did add a few more cabinets, because the cabinet space that was in there, it's a little bit weird how the cabinets are in that truck. So we added 3 cabinets. One for clothes that sat above the cockpit, right above us. Then one right behind the driver's seat where the propane tank used to sit. Kind of weird. So we put a cabinet back there, and that's where we kept camera gear. And then the last cabinet that we did was one for the battery, the 300 amp hour lithium battery that we got from Life Blue. Not sponsored. Wish it was, because they're expensive, but they are also really, really awesome batteries. We had the whole house electrical system redone by Off the Grid Camper. Jackie and Cameron are awesome. They live on the road full time. She works as a designer, and then he goes around installing electrical systems.
Designing and installing electrical and solar systems, basically off the grid systems for all different kinds of campers, from crazy huge systems on top of big RVs to tiny systems like ours.
What's cracking, y'all? Sorry about the audio. I'm using the GoPro's onboard mic because the other mic was stolen. So the audio is probably not going to be great. But I'm confident that you'll get over it. And that I will too, because I'm the one that's most important here. I'm headed to get new tires today at Discount Tire. I'm hoping that they will have the tires that I want in stock. Because I hate Peter Pan. And also, I really despise BF Goodrich mud terrain tires. Can't stand them. I would rather spray Lysol in my nipple hole. We got new tires put on. We went with the Toyo MT tall and skinny tires.
The Troopy really likes to have tall skinnies, and the handling was much better when we switched to that.
And in the middle of all of that, we sold our 4Runner.
We did.
What's happening with the 4Runner?
We're getting it ready for its new owner, which happens to be one of my best friends, Nicole, which is exciting.
What's she gonna be doing with it?
She's going to be using it as her daily driver, and then she's also going to be using it to explore on a whim. She's going to set this up for sleeping here, and then she'll have her fridge and her stove and storage and all that ready to go at a moment's notice.
Nicole came and bought the 4Runner.
Yeah, and she came out for kind of a camping trip to check it out and test drive it and all that before she pulled the trigger. But that was actually a really fun time as well. So once we had started dialing things in, and we wanted to take it on a couple of shakedown trips.
It's so hard to get out of here. I made it. Jesus. Look at this smorgasbord. What have you guys done here?
We need to put a little bit more on it and add to it, but
Did you say moron? Is it snowing?
it is snowing.
It's snowing.
What are we talking about over here? Chinooks?
These are more rare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. It's pretty awesome.
What do you think about it?
I think it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I love
fun
it.
watching this thing in the rear view, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you have like a strap-on thing, so you can like put your camera there.
A strap-on? She just asked me if I got a strap-on thing. Listen, Evie, I talk like that with Bram, not with you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
By the way, your Chinook is dope.
It's all right.
I know we're like sucking each other's dicks off to our Toyotas,
Right.
but
Oh, no, yours is cooler, man.
you, bro, yours is
Oh, no,
like
your Toyota.
maximum stoke on that Yoda.
All right. Little bear, get on. Get out of there.
Go, Linus. Grab him by his pussy.
So what I was thinking.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's all right, man. There's a lot of distractions.
There's a lot
Animals
of
are
things
fighting,
going on
peeing, and women asking questions.
Fucking
Yeah, a lot of shit going on. All right, listen. Here we go. Question. No, not question. Comment.
Answer.
I was driving behind your Nook, and I was like, you know what the perfect Toyota would be? Is a Troopy body, Troopy frame, with the whole Chinook build-out thing on the back of it. God damn, I love this thing so much.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like such a spacious little house.
Canvas is in rough shape, but
Ain't nothing a little duct tape can't fix.
I have a Sawzall. We can make this happen.
And with the pop top going up like that, oh my God, that
Let's
would
do
be
it.
so.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm not cutting up my Troopy for that.
That would be wild. I feel like I've seen something similar to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they exist, but that's what I'm saying though is like, but see though, look at that nose. Look at the nose on that Chinook. Oh my. It's all smooth, and then it just dips off right there. You see what I'm saying?
No, I get it. No,
That's fucking sick, man. That's shit that they did in the 80s. They don't do anymore. Where's your penis? I'm putting it in my mouth.
So you're talking about this Toyota hoods and blah 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 blah, but what's really sexy is the grill of the 2007 GMC 2500 HD. You have to follow it. Don't film the small dent though. Yeah, there is a small dent. Don't film that. Don't film that. It's not here. It's not here.
That's factory.
factory.
From GMC.
The fire and the smoke is coming into my eyes, but I feel good. It's good life here. Really, it's good life. Oh, fuck.
Emotional music.
That night, we hung out with our friends around the fire and woke up the next morning to snow on the ground. It was as Bram had said. It's a good life here. I don't think I'll ever get tired of campfires, trees, a clearing with parked rigs, and friends to laugh the night away. Every person here has played an indelible role in our lives, from Nicole, who's been our friend for the last 15 years, to Cade and Brooke, who've given us shelter and showers in Fort Collins, to now Bram and Evie, who a year after the events of this video, opened their house to us in Holland. We're strident individualists. The essence of our philosophy is captured every time we utter the words, live free. But among the many lessons we've learned over the last 6 years of travel is the fact that no man is an island. Without the support of friends in Fort Collins and beyond, we don't know how we would have gone about making our Land Cruiser ready for our upcoming travels. Speaking of which, with the Troopy all shook out, it was finally time for us to start heading north. So that's what it was. We left Fort Collins, we said bye to all our friends, and started heading up. Our first stop was in Wyoming. Wyoming always kicks our ass.
Yeah.
But this time, I felt like we finally had the vehicle to conquer it.
Yeah,
And I think we did.
for sure.
We'll get to that next time. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked what you saw, make sure that you hit that like button because that really helps us out in the YouTube rankings. Also, leave a comment in the comment section below. Something like, Jorge, your beard is looking extra delicious. Jessica, your skin is real smooth and
so
delicate. So silky. What else can the folks do that will enhance our online presence?
If you guys are interested in supporting what we're doing here and helping us get these videos out to you, you can actually go to patreon.com/liveworkwonder and support us there for as little as $1 a month or more if you feel so led. We post all sorts of exclusive content over there. Videos get released early, and we also make posts to the general public once a week with more up-to-date information on where we are, so you can just follow us over there even if you don't support us.
That's right. And we just want to shout out to our patrons. If it wasn't for their support, I probably would have gave up on this a long time ago or stopped repairing all the cameras that keep breaking as they rattle around in the back of these rigs. So I guess that's pretty much it from us.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.